people just think that we're there for the money because we don't want to do anything. People just think that we shouldn't be around. If they could turn their backs and just leave us, if they could just turn their backs, they would. Like, we're happy to be mothers, so we are, and we're doing the best we can. But I mean, just because we're friendly with someone that doesn't have a child, that doesn't mean that we're going to influence them into having a child. That's not even it, like.
People can help young mothers in a lot of ways. They can help young mothers to try and get them back into education if they haven't finished their education. Nobody wants to help young mothers. They look down on us, but there's loads of things they could do. They could open up nurseries free of charge for young mothers because young mothers simply don't have the money.
Thank you very much. What are you doing?
I don't intend on being on social welfare for the rest of my life, like, and as I said before, like, I mean, social welfare to us is only a stepping stone, like, until we can get something better for ourselves, like, you know. But somebody wants to get their leaving cert on to make a better life for themselves, like, and they take everything off them. That wouldn't encourage anybody to go back to school. Okay, you go back into school and they take everything off you. I mean, it's going to be very, very hard for me to do my leaving cert now since they're taking the rent allowance off me. I mean, I have to afford £85. Now, that's not influence anybody going back into school. If anything, that's turning people off school.
They're just in the final stages of completing their own documentary about life for teenage parents.
Yeah.
Here to Stay. Here to Stay is the name of the documentary, and they got a poster commissioned for you. There are very little options out there for young mothers. It would seem that the system is loaded against them, that if they attempt to take up part-time employment or go back into education or training, financially, it's often not worth their while.
Thank you very much.
Will you ask Charlie to remember us in the budget?
Others judge me and call me a tramp for bringing that beautiful little girl into the world. Some people think I'm just a money-grabbing tar towards Sarah.
I took part in the film for the simple reason is in a few years down the road I might be looking at a career for myself, plus the fact it might help other young teenagers to see that it's not been easy being a young mother.
I had to leave school when I found out I was pregnant, and I didn't get to do a lot before I had Shane, and now I've been given the chance to do something different and try something different, and just I'll always have that, like, even when I finish this film I'll always be able to turn around and say, well, it was a good experience. Like, I know all about a camera, I know it may not be a great deal, like, or I know how the set of a film may work or whatever, but I mean, it'll always be something that I might be able to use later in life.
It was a good laugh. We had great crack learning about the camera and all the equipment that goes with it, but at the same time we got to view our opinions. We got our chance to hear everybody, to hear our opinions. It is important because not a lot of people will listen to you. Do you know what I mean? You have to, as the old saying goes, as the squeaky wheel gets oiled, like, do you know what I mean? People would rather just forget about you than listen to you. It's easier for them to forget about you than listen to you. So it was a very good opportunity for us to get heard, like, and for us to tell our story, how it's like being a young mother. It's not easy.
The benefits I hope to get from this film is to just say, like, you know, there's young mothers are here, like, and they exist and they're here to stay.
See, I'm not the light that lives outside you.
I was 15 and there was a baby inside me.
It doesn't matter what you think you believe. You're not afraid if you don't know me.
They don't want women to have abortions, and yet they give us no help to keep our children.
See, I am the universe inside you.
If I can carry a child for 9 months and bring her into this world, why can't I be a mum?
Come to me and I will guide you. And make you happy with my laughter.
They can't hurt me anymore.
I joy in seeing you're my daughter. You're my daughter. So baby,
Better go check on Sarah.